Hey everyone, you're watching Narcissism Decoded, and today's video is going to be titled Money and the Narcissist. So this video is going to talk about how narcs use money as a control tactic to deceive or to control their scapegoats or their victims, however you would like to address it. So firstly, let's talk about how narcissists view money. So money serves as a narc supply. I'll talk about narc supply in my previous videos. Narc supply, in short, is an element that the narcissist depends on to make themselves feel complete or adequate. It can be a person, a place that holds value, or a thing that holds value. In this case, over here, the element concerned is money. So, how do narcissists view money? It's an element of benefit to them. It's simply an element of benefit to them. Yet they use it as an element to gain power or to gain control over somebody. For instance, a narcissist is rich and he or she has a lot of money. He can use money to elevate himself in society or to make himself or herself feel better. I use himself most of the time as it's easier for me. Not attacking men or anything like that, not promoting patriarchy or anything like that, just to make it simpler. So when it comes to money matters, narcissists use money as a control tactic. They use it to minimize their victims, to make their victims feel unworthy, that if the victims don't ask them for money, they are unworthy. They instill these beliefs in their victims by threatening them to withdraw money from them or withhold money from them and not give it to them when they need it. This is common, especially in a scenario where narc parents and their children are involved. Whether the children are narcs or empaths or non-narcs, that's another story for another day. So in such an instance, the narc parents tell their children that without them, without their money, they are unworthy. They groom their children to believe that, and the children actually believe that when they grow up to be adults, and narcs do this so that their children don't gain independence from them. Because once they do, the narcs see them as a threat. Because for so long, those children have served as narc supply to the narcissist. And it's a cycle. It's a never-ending cycle. So yes, they use money as a control tactic to make their victims feel that they are unworthy if they don't have their money. And this also happens even after the children have gained independence from their narcissists. And also, another reason why is because they want to feel good about themselves. For example, if a narcissist is trying to scapegoat somebody, say for example, a scapegoat buys an expensive phone, the narc sees that and tries to keep competition by buying an even more expensive phone that the scapegoat got. And then they boast about it, saying, "Oh, see, I have this phone." Usually it is done to elevate themselves firstly, and to make the scapegoats feel invalidated, to make the scapegoats feel unworthy. And it also subconsciously instills the beliefs and thoughts in the scapegoat that no matter how hard they work, they're always going to feel unworthy in front of narcissists. Also, narcissists do this as a Hoover tactic to draw their ex-narc supplies in, or to get newer narc supplies or some more narc supplies. Like I mentioned previously, narc supplies can be a person or a thing of value, or it can be even a place of value, like properties and stuff like that. This does instill a lot of self-esteem issues in the scapegoats. And also narcs use, this is one of the main reasons why narcs see money as important. Second most important reason is that narcs see money not only as a narc supply, but as an element of elevation. So they think that if they have more money, they are more elevated in society. That is, they have a high status in society, and they use money as an element to maintain their high status in society. And in extreme cases, like mine, my narc parents have used money as a tactic to try and control me, even after I've gained my independence from them. When I came to do higher studies in England, of course, I managed with my education loan money, and my narc father was the co-sponsor for that loan, even though the loan was in my name, and at times he would send his own money just so that I wouldn't withdraw money from the loan account, sorry. And things got complicated, yes. He would try giving me his amount of money to make me feel that I'm unworthy of earning my own money. And without my knowledge, I didn't know that I was allowing him to strip off my independence. And believe it or not, that's exactly what happened. And even though I have a job, I have multiple jobs, I still feel inadequate, not consciously but subconsciously. Because that belief was instilled in my childhood, and by the time I've come to adulthood, even though I've given up most of my codependency, still that subconscious codependency is in my mind. It's like a shard of glass that I can't take out of my mind. So when such scenarios happens, the narcs only do it to control, because they fear that they will lose their victims. They would lose their narc supply. So what is the solution for this? First solution is independence. Second solution is self-validation. No matter how useless the situation is, even if other people don't understand when explained to them, I can validate myself. Thirdly is self-awareness and awareness of the situation as a whole. And fourthly, no contact. Or at the minimum, low contact. I wouldn't suggest grey rock because that's another story for another day. I'll cover that in my future videos. But yes, these are some of the reasons why. These are also some of the solutions to escaping the control from the narcissists. So narcs feel unworthy themselves when they feel that they don't have money, and they have this high sense of entitlement where they try and snatch something that was not theirs. For example, my paternal grandmother, she took care of me growing up, and a portion of her inheritance was left to me. Till today, I have tried endlessly to find out whether I can still take it for myself. And my narc father covered it up so well that I could not find out about it, and obviously he permitted other family members to take my grandma's share away from me and take his share of grandma's inheritance, which is obviously not his. He took that to himself. Why? To make me feel inadequate, to make me feel like to gaslight me into thinking that my grandma didn't care about me. why do they take something that is not theirs? They have a very high sense of entitlement that they think that somebody else's money is theirs. So for that reason, a lot of these narcissists have a habit of asking people for money and then not returning it deliberately. I mean, it's common that people borrow money and then don't return it, mostly because they cannot afford to return it. I'm not saying that people who don't return money are narcissists. Rather, I'm saying that people who take money and don't return it deliberately, even if they have money, that's possible narcissism, especially when they have no remorse or no regret for not returning the money. And another extreme case is that if money is involved and you are in a situation where you can't expose the narcissist due to a risk of being gaslit or being attacked due to manipulation, just disengage. Don't engage. No matter how useless the situation is, just walk away. It is hard to do, but it is necessary to shield and or protect our mental health at any cost. Because the narcissists don't really care most of the times about how much harm they are doing to other people. So the best solution is to go no contact. If not no contact, then low contact. That's all I have for this series. For this recording. Money and the Narcissist. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.